What's up, everybody? Flash Notion here, back for another reaction to the Harley Quinn animated series. The penultimate episode of Season 3, Episode 9. We have a zombie apocalypse to deal with. I'm pretty sure that's all that's going to be really dealt with in this episode. We might touch on, like, some Joker mayor stuff, some Jim Gordon police officer stuff, maybe some Bat Family stuff. Basically, I just expect mostly a continuation of last episode's everything, basically, with a little bit of stuff from previous episodes. We might touch on how humans are technically a part of the green as well, in regards to Poison Ivy, but other than that, I don't know. Probably not much else. I'm just expecting a relatively simple episode. A lot of fighting, a lot of blowing stuff up, probably. But, you know, dealing with issues in the midst of all that, probably. In any case, let's get right into it. Only got 2 more left. I want to get this done tonight, preferably. So I don't want to fuck around too long. Let's get into it. Right. All right. So, we will be starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, and play. Okay, that was, a lot. I mean, it kind of went how I was expecting, but also not, in the sense that there were 2 plots sort of happening simultaneously here that, I kind of thought we would put in the 2 separate episodes, especially with how, you know, stretched out the rest of the season has been. My assumption was that this episode would be focused on stopping the imminent zombie apocalypse by itself. But no, we kind of glossed over that within, like, the first 5 minutes, it felt like. While the second... Well, the rest of it was what I assumed episode 10 was going to be, which was the conflict between, or the part where Ivy went full villain and Harley went actually anti-hero, like full anti-hero. Obviously now episode 10 is going to be dealing with the repercussions of all that, but, like, it's a pretty big amount of stuff to have happened in just the 1 episode and I was not expecting it. You know, Bruce, you know, dealing with his trauma finally, sort of, starting to. It's actually kind of cool. We did bring King Shark's stuff back into it, where now he's the one who gets to talk to Bruce about losing people, especially parents, and the impact that can have, and how everybody deals with it in certain ways. The timeline is a little wonky this season, but, you know, it's based on a comic book, so time can be wonky. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, we didn't see as much of Joker or Jim Gordon as I thought we would. Maybe next episode. Yeah. Yeah, the only truly unexpected thing was how it was resolved. Harley essentially sacrificing herself and saying, you know, you choose between me or your plan, Ivy. And Ivy chose Harley, so, you know, I guess there's hope for her to not go full villain after all. Or at least not go... Like, she... Okay. saying she went full villain is a bit of an exaggeration. Like, she was certainly willing to let innocent people die and write it off as collateral damage. But, like, Ivy, you know, she has mostly good intentions. It's just one of those things of, like, what is justice versus what is revenge, and, like, the right thing versus something that sounds like the right thing, but, you know, it gets a little too far. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like, it would be one thing to make the planet healthier again, you know, stop pollution and stuff like that. It's another thing entirely to essentially wipe out the human race and replace it with plants. Like, you know, call me biased, but as a human, I want to keep living my normal life. You know, I don't want to be turned into a plant. I don't want to be replaced by a plant. I don't want to just die and there not be any more people and just have a world covered by plants. That doesn't sound great to me. Frankly, yeah, I don't see Ivy as being that good with that. Like, what am I trying to say here? I lost it. My brain just farted out on me. Yeah, Ivy's plan is a little too extreme for me to actually be able to support. You know, you know, her taking, you know, executives who are making decisions that cause their companies to pollute the world and then just, like, dumping toxic chemicals on them until they explode. You know, that's something kind of awesome. But, like, I can't condone mass murder and extinction level events. I'm glad Harley stopped her. Because whether or not it was actually all according to plan, the reality of it is that that plan, the end results of it, weren't good. So yeah, I feel like I started rambling and talking in circles there. Either way, honestly, the most interesting thing about this episode is, I mean, aside from Harley's sacrifice, is the idea of what comes next. Now that we've dealt with the zombies and Ivy's potential villain arc, you know, got cut off and cut short, like, where do we go from here? How do we wrap everything up with this last episode? Yeah. You know, there's actually a lot of parallels here with the last season. With what Ivy's doing and what Harley was doing. And with Harley, you know, she went out and she brought a parademon army to Earth and everything got fucked up and all that. Ivy unleashed a zombie apocalypse and, you know, she fixed it, but, like, yeah. There's probably a lot more parallels between Harley last season and Ivy this season, but I honestly don't want to, don't even really want to try. I want to finish the story. There's only one more episode left, and I need to be more on top of these series, because one disadvantage of binging, of having it all be out already, is that I don't feel as much need to theorize, because I can just move on to the next episode and find out the answer. I mean, So hopefully in the future I don't do that as much. I don't wait until seasons are over as much. Regardless, for right now, yeah, I don't have much else that I really want to say because, you know, it's, to me, it's all very straightforward, and also just like I really want to get to the next one. So short video this time, very, very short. But it is what it is, and yeah. See you next time for the finale. But until then, bye-bye!